Welcome to day 139. This is Amanda, and we are getting to know God using the Children's Bible, which has 365 stories for every single day this year. So, day 139, one sin leads to another. 2 Samuel, verse 11. If only Uthra was home with his wife, David thought, no one would guess what I had done. So he dispatched an urgent message to General Joab, telling him to send Uthra home on leave. When Uthra arrived, he reported at once to the king. David chatted to him about how the war was going. Then he said, go back to your wife, spend some more time with her before you return to the war. But Uthra did not go home. Next morning, David was dismayed to find that instead he spent the night at the palace gate with the gate's guards. Why didn't you go home to your wife? David asked him. Why should I sleep in comfort while your majesty's army is sleeping rough? Uthra replied. In spite of all that David could do, Uthra spent the next night too at the palace gates. David had to admit that his plan to bring Uthra and Bathsheba back together had failed. Uthra was good and loyal soldier. Very well, David said grimly to himself, I shall have to get rid of Uthra. He wrote to Joab, put Uthra in the front of the battle, then retreat and leave him to be killed. He gave Uthra the letter to take to his general. At once Joab made plans to carry out David's orders. He placed soldiers where the enemy was strongest, and he put Uthra among them. Uthra was killed, along with many other brave soldiers in David's army. And Joab sent a message to give news of the battle with David. If the king is angry that so many of his best men are dead, he told the messenger, just tell him that Uthra is dead too. When David learned that his plan had succeeded, he was glad Uthra was dead and he could ask no questions. Now he could marry Bathsheba for himself. What do you think of that then? It's common knowledge that one lie does always lead to another. It's common knowledge that one lie does lead to another, and it's often easier to tell the truth even though you may get yourself in trouble. Whereas when you lie and then you add another lie on top and then you have to add another lie on top, you have to remember all of those lies in order to get away with it continuously. I hope this helps you. God bless.